Bangladesh is a small yet densely populated country in South Asia. It shares borders with India and Myanmar, and has a coastline along the Bay of Bengal. Dhaka, the capital, bustles with life, culture, and an overwhelming sense of motion. The country is a tapestry of rivers which play a crucial role in the daily lives of its people. Over 700 rivers flow through Bangladesh, making it a country of pristine waterways and fertile deltas. The population is predominantly Bengali, and Bengali is the official language. Islam is the major religion, shaping much of the country's culture and traditions. Despite challenges, Bangladesh has seen significant economic growth in recent years. The garment industry in particular has been a driving force for the country's economy. The social fabric of Bangladesh is woven with threads of history, religion, and resilience. The Ganges Delta, one of the most fertile regions in the world, is the heartland of Bangladesh's agriculture. This vast delta is formed by the confluence of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers. Agriculture is the backbone of Bangladesh's economy, with rice being the staple crop. The rich alluvial soil of the delta supports intense farming activities. Farmers work tirelessly, often using traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. Flooding, while sometimes devastating, also brings nutrient-rich silt that rejuvenates the soil, making it more fertile. This cycle of flooding and renewal is crucial for sustaining the high levels of agricultural productivity. Modern agricultural practices are slowly being adopted to increase efficiency and yield. The government and various NGOs are working to introduce improved irrigation techniques and crop varieties. Yet, the traditional ways remain deeply rooted in the culture of the Bangladeshi farmer. Bangladesh presents a unique paradox. It is a predominantly Muslim country, with Islamic laws playing a significant role. However, prostitution is legal and regulated, contrasting with strict moral codes. The government aims to provide protection and rights to sex workers. Brothels operate under state regulation with regular health checks. This creates a complex social landscape, balancing conservative values and economic realities. Sex workers in Bangladesh navigate a life filled with challenges and societal stigma. Most enter the profession due to economic hardship, lack of education, or coercion. Despite the legal status, their lives are far from easy, often marked by discrimination and exploitation. Efforts are being made to improve the conditions of sex workers. NGOs and human rights organizations are at the forefront, providing support, education, and healthcare. Initiatives like literacy programs and vocational training aim to offer alternative livelihoods. Legal reforms are also being pushed to ensure better protection and rights for sex workers. Advocates are calling for stricter enforcement of laws against trafficking and exploitation. They also demand better healthcare services and legal aid for sex workers. These reforms are crucial in addressing the vulnerabilities faced by this marginalized group. Section 5. The scourge of child marriage. Child marriage remains a significant issue in Bangladesh despite legal prohibitions. Poverty, lack of education, and cultural norms contribute to its prevalence. Young girls are often married off to reduce the financial burden on their families, or to ensure their security in a patriarchal society. The consequences of child marriage are severe. Girls are deprived of education and opportunities, and they face health risks associated with early pregnancies. The cycle of poverty and marginalization continues, trapping generations in its grasp. Efforts to combat child marriage involve legal action, education, and community awareness programs. The government has implemented laws to raise the minimum age of marriage and to penalize those who violate these laws. However, enforcement remains a challenge. Community leaders and religious figures play a crucial role in addressing this issue. Education is a powerful tool in the fight against child marriage. Section 6. Marma tribe and polyandry. The Marma tribe, one of the indigenous communities in Bangladesh, practices a unique form of marital arrangement known as polyandry. Polyandry, where a woman has multiple husbands, is rare but has been observed in some parts of the world. Among the Marma, it is linked to land inheritance and preservation of family property. Polyandry among the Marma is driven by economic and social factors. It helps to keep family land intact and ensures that resources are not divided among multiple heirs. This practice, however, faces significant social pushback in a predominantly Islamic country where monogamy is the norm. The Marma community's way of life is rich with cultural traditions and practices. They have their own language, customs, and social structures. Polyandry is just one aspect of their diverse cultural heritage. Section 7. Historical evolution of Bangladesh. The history of Bangladesh is a tale of resilience, struggle, and triumph. From ancient kingdoms to colonial rule and the fight for independence, the region saw the rise and fall of many empires, including the Maurya and Gupta dynasties. The Mughal Empire left a lasting legacy with architectural marvels. The partition of India in 1947 led to the creation of East Pakistan, which became Bangladesh after the 1971 war. The Liberation War is a defining moment, marked by sacrifice and heroic resistance. Section 8. Booming textile industry. The textile industry is the powerhouse of Bangladesh's economy, accounting for a significant portion of its GDP and exports. The country is one of the world's largest garment exporters, supplying to major global brands. The industry provides employment to millions, predominantly women, and is a critical driver of economic growth. The growth of the textile industry has been fueled by a combination of low labor costs, favorable trade policies, and entrepreneurial spirit. Factories operate around the clock to meet the demands of international markets. However, the industry also faces criticism for poor working conditions and labor rights violations. Efforts are being made to improve the working conditions in garment factories. International pressure and domestic advocacy have led to reforms and better enforcement of labor laws. The success of the textile industry has had a ripple effect on the economy. Section 9. Environmental challenges in Dhaka. Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, faces significant environmental challenges. Rapid urbanization and industrialization have led to severe pollution and noise issues. The city's air quality is among the worst in the world, with high levels of particulate matter and harmful emissions. Pollution in Dhaka is driven by traffic congestion, industrial activities, and inadequate waste management. The city's infrastructure struggles to keep pace with the growing population and economic activities. The result is a city plagued by smog, noise, and deteriorating living conditions. Noise pollution is another major concern. The constant honking of vehicles, construction work, and industrial noise create an unbearable cacophony. Efforts to regulate noise levels and improve urban planning are essential. Section 10. Rich culinary traditions of Bangladesh. Bangladeshi cuisine is a delightful fusion of flavors, spices, and culinary traditions. Rice and fish are staples, often accompanied by a variety of vegetables and lentils. The cuisine is known for its bold use of spices, creating dishes that are rich in taste and aroma. One of the most iconic dishes is Hilsa fish curry, made with the national fish of Bangladesh. Another popular dish is biryani, a fragrant rice dish cooked with meat and aromatic spices. Street food is also a significant part of the culinary landscape, with fushka, crispy hollow spheres filled with spicy tamarind water, being a favorite. Sweets hold a special place in Bangladeshi cuisine. Roshagolla and sandesh are famous Bengali sweets made from fresh cheese and sugar. Mishti doi, sweet yogurt, is a traditional dessert that is both delicious and refreshing. Section 11. Top tourist attractions. Bangladesh offers a wealth of attractions for travelers, from natural wonders to historical sites. The Sundarbans, the largest mangrove forest in the world, is home to the elusive Bengal tiger. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a haven for wildlife enthusiasts and nature lovers. The ancient city of Bagherhat, with its 15th-century mosques and tombs, is another UNESCO site. Cox's Bazar, with its long sandy beach, is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Bangladesh. It is the longest natural sea beach in the world, offering stunning sunsets and a vibrant local culture. The Chittagong Hill tracks provide a different experience with their rolling hills and indigenous cultures. Section 12. Conclusion, resilience, and hospitality. The story of Bangladesh is one of resilience, diversity, and warmth. Despite facing numerous challenges, the country continues to forge ahead, driven by the spirit and determination of its people. From the bustling streets of Dhaka to the serene landscapes of the Ganges Delta, Bangladesh is a land of contrasts and beauty. The hospitality of the Bangladeshi people is legendary. Visitors are welcomed with open arms and treated like family. The rich cultural heritage, vibrant traditions, and delicious cuisine make every visit memorable. Efforts towards social justice, gender equality, and environmental sustainability are shaping a brighter future for Bangladesh.